Disclaimer: consumers be advised, the following content contains audio that may, to the untrained ear, resemble the harming of individuals. Rest assured, nobody was harmed in the making of this media. Unless you count the complete mental collapse of our contestants, who simply could not process the unreasonably intense flavour, taste, and sourness of Blasterz. For more information about Blasterz, please visit brainblasters.com or simply scan the QR code.
And now, coming to you live from Static Picture Productions. It's sweet, it's sour, it's spicy, it's Brain Breaker Battles.
A spotlight flashes on stage. Lighting up only a small part of the front, the camera focusing where the light has stopped.
Welcome to today's Supreme Sour Showdown. I'm Luca Lemon, and you guessed it, it's time for Blasterz Battlez. Now, let's meet today's sour sacrifice. Contestants. Yeah, that's totally what I meant. First up, we have the king of the tattoo parlor himself. Give it up for Reginald!
The host walks merrily towards the first podium. Now illuminated by another spotlight, cameras turn to the tattooed man standing behind the podium, only his face free of artist's ink with a deadpan look. The host leans against the podium, raising the microphone between himself and the contestant.
So, Reggie, how are you? Welcome to the show. Do you mind if I call you Reggie?
Reginald looks at the host, glaring with disinterest and annoyance. The host's smile vanishes for a moment, moving the microphone away from himself.
I guess not. Nice to meet you too. Let's move on.
The audience cheers and claps as the host moves closer to the second podium.
That old Reggie looks like one hell of a contestant. Am I right, folks? But Reggie better watch out, because he's up against a master of the sour arts.
The camera pans to the second podium as another spotlight lights up. A short, petite woman standing on a chair behind the podium, raising her fist in the air with a proud, triumphant smile on her face.
You know her, you'll love her. Let's hear it for the mighty Maxine! Hello, Maxine. Welcome to the show. How are you feeling?
Hi, Luca. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Those sour suckers? Ain't nothing.
Now that is some confidence, and that's just what we're looking for. Should make things interesting at least.
The host walks from Maxine's podium back to the front of the stage.
So, we've met the contestants. We all know the stakes. So let's get sour!
The first round begins with colorful lights lighting up the stage alongside the spotlights. Music cueing the changing of the neon sign as the first round begins. The candy is placed on the podium in front of each contestant while the host moves around the stage to stop between the two podiums.
Round one. Ladies and gents, the lowest of the low. A mere walk in the park. A tangy explosion of flavor. The Brain Blitz. So, you two ready?
Hell yeah!
Suppose so.
Then let's begin!
Both contestants begin eating the Brain Blitz. Reginald shows the audience no reaction, but Maxine's lips pucker as the sour touches her lip.
That all?
Yeah! Complete walk in the park!
Then let's move on to the next round. Round 1 was survivable, but now let's up the ante. Why settle for bite-sized blitzes when we can have our sour and eat it too with our tubas?
The candy from the first round is replaced with the chew bars for round 2. Reginald looks at the bars, unimpressed, while Maxine looks with hesitation but a brave face.
When you're ready, contestants, show us what you got!
The camera pans to the 2 contestants beginning to eat the chew bars. Maxine begins suppressing coughs, while Reginald appears to have a poker face as he coughs into his fist.
Wow. That's got a kick. But it's nothing.
I thought this was supposed to be a challenge, Lemon Boy.
So it's a challenge you want, eh? Well then, who are we to deny it? Let's see how you do against your next contender, the Brain Breakers.
The third round of sweets is brought out. Reginald eyes the sweets before turning to Maxine.
Having second thoughts there, mighty Maxine?
As if. Why? Feeling too close to your inevitable failure, Reggie?
Yeah, right.
Reginald and Maxine take a bite of the sweets. After a few chews, Maxine begins coughing and holding the podium tight while Reginald looks away from the audience.
Holy shit!
Language, Reggie. Think of the younger viewers. Anyway, it looks like these two could use a break from the sour, huh, folks? So, why don't we take a little break? Welcome back, folks. When you saw us last, our 2 brave combatants were just about holding their own. So now we're back. I think we should ramp things up with round 4. Super Sour Popping Candy.
Reginald and Maxine grab 2 packets of the new candy from their podium as the neon sign whirls into the colorful appearance of round 4.
So gang, as you both know, the sour has been building up over the course of the show, and now that we're on level 4, we're almost at peak sourness. So I guess that begs the question, who's the brave volunteer to try the super sour popping candy first? Maxine? Or would you rather mighty Maxine?
Knowing that she's been backed into a corner, Maxine mutters under her breath.
Problem, little Miss Mighty?
Definitely not. Although I don't see you volunteering.
Such anger from such a little lady.
You! You know what? I'm going to take the challenge and show this stuck-up, smudge-tattoo, goth-posing son of a what it means to be a champion!
Maxine!
Oh, why don't you just bite me, Lemon Boy?
Maxine then rips open 2 packets of the super sour popping candy, tilting her head back and downing both packets. The host turns back to the crowd, hyping them up, ignoring the confused and concerned faces, occasionally looking at the cameras.
Viewers at home, don't turn off your TVs. There is no error, for what you have just seen is as real as the sour of our candy. Mighty Maxine has thrown back 2 packets of the level 4 super sour popping candy.
Luca.
Yes, Reggie, can we not get a moment to let this feat of bravery settle in?
Luca.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to think if this has been done on the show before.
Luca,
What? Did you just down 2 level 4s? I don't think so. So what could be so important you need to interrupt me?
Maxine just ran off set.
The host of the podiums sheepishly to see Maxine gone.
Oh, right. Well, level 5 then.
Moron.
The host turns back to the audience, smiling and cheery like before.
As I was saying, with one contestant down and another still surviving, let's move on to level 5. The Brain Burners.
Oh, the brain burner. I'm so scared. I'm practically shaking. Just give me the damn sweet.
Okay, keep your ink on. Just be warned, it's not called burner for nothing. A burner by name, burner by nature, it does exactly what it says on the packet.
Yeah, just make with the candy.
If you insist.
Luca Lemon hands Reginald the brain burner and, disregarding all warnings, Reginald pops the candy in his mouth.
Is that it? All this hype for a tiny old person candy? Pathetic.
Well, you know what they say, Reggie. Big things come in small packages. And if my calculations are correct, you should be feeling the heat right about
Holy
now.
The host turns back to the crowd, who are laughing and clapping at Reginald's expense as he grips the podium tightly, coughing and teary-eyed, failing at his attempts at composure, red-faced and sweaty.
Well, everybody, looks like we've run out of contestants. Which I suppose means, once again, the Tower of Sour remains unbeaten. So, from me and everyone else here at Blasterz Battlez.
I need milk!
Okay. Until next time, and remember, keep it sour!
I need milk!